26 days into the month of March that happened on a Wednesday in the year that is 25 years after the year 2000. And we got quite a few things to talk about today. But one of the first things I want to talk about is how Ultron is coming. No, I'm not talking about he's sitting there pleasuring himself. I'm talking about he's about to arrive in Marvel Rivals soon. And there were leaks a long time ago. There were rumors a long time ago that said he was going to arrive in Marvel Rivals. That said he was going to come in a little while. But apparently, Hot Topic, they're talking about Marvel Rivals, the Hot Topic, and they leaked it. Now, whenever it comes to leaks, rumors, and things of that nature, always take it with a grain of salt. We are talking about this for shits and giggles. For all we know, it could have just been a random t-shirt with a random Ultron design that they decided to release around now. We don't know. So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt and take your giggles and shits with it. That being said, I don't even care about reading an article too much. I'll read the cliff notes and I'll see if they got a picture of the shirt. Ultron may be an upcoming character in Rivals, hinted by a leaked Hot Topic merch. This game currently has 37 characters, with more expected in future seasons. And other rumored characters include Blatty, Deadpool, and Ghost Rider. Okay, cool. What's the t-shirt look like? Okay, this isn't a reach. That isn't a reach. That isn't a stretch. That actually does look like the Marvel Rivals art style in terms of the way it's designed and whatnot, and the way it has the background. But again, for all we know, this could be a random t-shirt with a random design that just so happens to fit the art style of stuff we've seen, because in general, it's like a generally since like the character came out in the Avengers movie or whatever, he's genuinely had the exact same fucking design. So it's a toss-up. It's one of those up in the air things. But yeah, we definitely will see if he enters into the game or not. Something I am gonna enter into no matter what is the next article and next set of names I have. Now, in case you're a little bit special, you can't read. First off, let me put on an instrumental for y'all. Let me put y'all on some history. No, which one I want to use? Okay, that's all caps. It took me a second. All caps, iron, instrumental. There we go. Put that on in the background. Okay, cool. Now that I got that out, so today, the 26th of March, 25 years after the year 2000, there was a broadcast that came on today randomly. To my knowledge, there was like no prior announcement or anything like that. Wait, what's the other one I'm thinking of? It doesn't matter. There was like no prior announcement or anything of that nature. They just randomly announced a list of the full cast for Avengers Doomsday. And I'm going to read every name on that cast. And then I'm going to go back over it and I'm going to give my reactions and my thoughts about it. So, the full cast list for Avengers Doomsday, in case you missed it, were Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, Simu Liu as Shang-Chi, and if I mess up the names, fuck you for being a stickler that actually cares about stuff like that. Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Louis Pullman as Sentry, Florence Pugh as Yelena, I'm guessing Black Widow basically, Danny Ramirez as Falcon, Ian McKellen as Magneto, Sebastian Stan as Buki, Winston Duke as M'Baku, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Kelsey Grammer as Beast, James Madsen as Cyclops, Channing Tatum as Gambit, Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Rebecca Rominji, Jacob Rebecca as Mystique, Patrick Stewart as Professor X, Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler, Loretta Wright as Black Panther, Miss Loretta Mija as Namor. I mean, Mr. Loretta Namor. Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Hey, head ass. Hannah Common as Ghost, Joseph Quinn as Jonathan Storm, David Harbour as Red Guardian, Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, Elon. Oh, I thought that said Elon. I was about to say, oh. Eben Musbach as The Thing, and Anthony Mackie as Captain America. Yes, Captain America. I don't know why I said Captain America with an accent, but I did. Fuck you gonna do about it. Anyway, I'm noticing a couple key, in my opinion, names being left off this. Like, for example, where's Ironheart? Like, I understand this movie is supposed to bring the X-Men and all that stuff together, and I don't know if because now Disney owns Fox, if they're gonna bring all that stuff together. Wait, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me put on some food instrumentals. Food instrumentals. Is this just this? Yep, there we go. This is just a bunch of instrumentals for copyright sake. I'm just letting y'all know this is just background instrumentals. Anyway, I'm noticing a lack of Iron Family people. Like, I didn't see the actor for Pepper Potts. I didn't see the actor for Riri Williams. Like, I'm noticing a lack of Iron people. So how's that gonna go? Like, I understand people like Chris Hemsworth and I forgot the dude who plays Loki, but him. I understand that because their characters are basically more or less immortal, they can play their character forever, no problem. Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson, after they fucked her over with that movie, which, if you don't remember, basically her movie was supposed to go in theaters and stay in theaters for a certain amount of time, then go to streaming services and not be on streaming services the same day. And she had that in her contract, and Marvel violated the contract and put the movie on streaming services like 2 days after it was in theaters. Again, completely violating the contract that they had with her. So it's like, look, she's done with Marvel. She's done with the MCU. That's why, where is it? Yelena Belanova, or however you pronounce her last name, Florence Pugh. Her, yeah, she is the new Black Widow from now until the end of history, as far as anybody should be concerned, because that's even in the lore. That's what they said she was in the Black Widow movie before the whole dispute part happened, and then after the dispute part happened, that's a double down. Ain't no multiverse. Scarlett Johansson coming back with her hips swinging in the spandex suit. That shit ain't happening. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. And nigga, Darcy's mine. Now let me stop. Let me chill. Let me TP for somebody calls me up. Anyway, that's another thing. Is Darcy gonna be in this movie? That's something I'm kind of curious about. But like, besides that, like, yeah, I'm noticing a strong no list of Iron people. And now that I think about it, where's Christopher Banner? Am I bugging? Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, Loki, Sentry, Black Widow, Falcon, Magneto, Buki, Mbaku, Thor, Beast, Cyclops, Gambit, U.S. Agent, Sue Storm, Mystique, Professor X, Nightcrawler, Black Panther, Namor, Reed Richards, Ghost, Johnny Storm, Red Guardian, Dr. Doom, The Thing, Captain America. I don't see any Hulk related people. I don't see Abomination. I don't see Thunderbolt Ross. Like, where's the Hulk people at? Like, they got representatives for all the other original Avengers besides Clint Barton. But like, yo, where's Catty Bishop? Because like, I hope this list is just of the people they were able to get for this reveal event all together, and this is not the full list. Because if it is, there's some noticeable people missing that I'm really curious as to where the fuck they at. Like, where are they at? Why they at? Why they out here? You know? Anyway, moving on. Not too much on that. We'll have our questions answered in not too long. Whenever this movie comes out, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it regardless. But something I'm pretty sure you weren't sure you were gonna watch regardless was a video game trailer for Guilty Gear's newest character. Now, I mean, not Guilty Gear, excuse me, Fatal Fury's newest character. Now, you may be looking at the upper portion of your screen and see next to the orange Twicker logo, like Twicker profile picture, it says Fatal Fury City of Wolves with the yellow check mark next to it and a blue square for Evo, I think. Oh no, for SNK. So this is the official Fatal Fury City of Wolves account for the game that is coming out pretty soon. Look, 5,000 followers. This account came out not too long ago. It's followed by Brooklyn Games and Arcade, fucking Event Ofs, which is a major fighting game related publication. They wouldn't follow this account if it didn't have something to do with fighting games or related to gaming news. So plus the yellow check mark that lets you know 100% for sure that it is not a joke when I say we are about to watch a trailer for Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh wait. I ain't trying to get excessive with the amount of instrumentals from him I play. Cristiano Ronaldo speed voice. In Fatal Fury. That now that I think about it, y'all think Speed finna no life Fatal Fury and he's about to become a Cristiano Ronaldo main in Fatal Fury because he probably mains him in like the actual FIFA games, but you think he finna pick up a fighting game? You think he gonna pick up the 6 and learn a pretzel motion or two? You think Speed gonna be out this bitch throwing out Z motion uppercuts and he gonna be throwing full circle command grabs out this motherfucker because Cristiano Ronaldo is in it now? Hey, I'm just asking. I'm curious. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. 1 minute. Is there a longer trailer? Because I also have an article pulled up with it because I know it has a trailer. No, it's just a link back to this. That's a minute. Same fucking thing. Oh, there's a minute 27. So we'll watch this because it's a bit longer too. And I can make sure it's turned on to HD 1440. There we go. Make it as crispy as I can. So y'all get the lowest amount of latency and bitrate. Who the fuck is that? I don't watch football too much in terms of like NFL, but I don't watch soccer much either.
Let's have some fun.
That don't look like no damn Cristiano Ronaldo. Who the fuck is that? All right, let me pull up a picture. Because maybe because I'm not used to seeing his face everywhere, I may be just in a blender, you know? Cristiano. Who the fuck is that? This must be wait. Let me make the frame smaller. 1 second. All right, cool. That's a little bit better. Who the fuck is that? Do those look like the same person to you? Does this look like this? Do those look alike? And you know, maybe you might just be going, nah, maybe that's just that picture. Look, boom, when I expand it, it's 2 more pictures. Who is that and who the hell is, why is they calling this person this person? Wait a minute, who are you? Yo, they took some creative liberties when they put this in. That's not my Cristiano Ronaldo, but to be fair, I don't have a Cristiano Ronaldo because he's not a slave.
The love of the game.
And even if he was a slave, why would I specifically get a soccer slave? Also, that's like a whole mechanic. You could ball up on people. Damn. Imagine he does this. And like when he jumps over you, not only does he cross you up by jumping over you while you're blocking forward, when you turn around, he crosses you up and goes, Yo, imagine if that's one of his moves. Imagine if one of his moves is he does like a fancy dribble and he just goes, and he makes you break your ankles and fall on the ground. Then he just kicks the ball and roofs you at your head. Yo, what if after he does that, he has a move where he could OTG you with the soccer ball and pick you up off the ground, and then he could start like dribbling you, or like he could OTG your body into a grounded command grab, right? Functionally, it's gonna be like a OTG command grab But after he does the joint where he crosses up your legs, it makes you go and fall on the ground, right? He has a specific command grab chain type combo situation where he can start trying to dribble the soccer ball, and he starts kicking your head and dribbling your head. Not it comes off your shoulder, but just your head bouncing on his foot up and down like that while he kick you. Yo, that would be fire. Yo. If you can put any other soccer players, any other footballers in the game, I'm your guy. I got ideas. If you want to put like an NFL footballer in your game, I'm your guy, because you don't want his moveset to just be generic tackles. He can have a move where somebody kicks the ball over to the enemy and we dual pile on him instead of just a generic tackle. There could be something where when your enemy gets low towards the end of the round, you hit early celebration and you start doing the celebration where you just jump and chest bump them, or you go over there and smack their helmet thinking the round is over, and then you hit them and you give them a CTE so that when you get to the next round, they're already down 25% health during the round start. I'm saying, bro. Lock in, Pete, lock in. And if y'all want a baseball player, instead of just making him another Lethal League character and giving him a generic base to baseline, this is what you could do. You could base them on like a famous baseball player, like, I don't know, Jackie Robinson, where he has a move where instead of like just regular punching you or something like that, he takes his hat off and throws it at you, and lettuce comes out the cap and just smacks you in your face and puts you on the ground and leaves you, when you get up, it leaves you stunned. But when you fall, you actually like all the way fall, so you could be OTG'd and knocked up off the ground, and it does a full hard knockdown. I'm saying, I got ideas. Let's make a video game character that's a cricket player too. Come on, I'm telling you, rugby, lacrosse. Imagine getting command grab from halfway across the stage. Not hit grab. If you're blocking, command grab from across the stage by a lacrosse character. Come on. You can't tell me that doesn't sound like it wouldn't be funny. Like, imagine you're playing a game against somebody and they're still learning the game, and you pull out the lacrosse fighting game player and they command grab you from across the stage. Come on now. They hit you with the bring that ass here. They just have like 8 bring that ass here's, and none of their normals have any knockback to balance them. Come on, that would be a really cool character. I'm saying, yo, somebody should make a fighting game where all the characters are different sports players, and it isn't just generic stuff like football tackle. Like, it's actually well thought out movesets. Whoever want to use that idea, let me beta test it and make it a platform fighter. Fuck it, we ball. Why not? Bro, I'm just saying, that would be fire. But let's get back to this trailer. And no, I'm not on bad timing. That just randomly came up. Just so y'all know, that randomly came up in my playlist. Oh, what was that? That shit beat out Knuckle? That's kind of crazy. Woo! I wonder what kind of projectile the ball counts up as, because that would be kind of interesting. Like, another question, can you only kick the ball, and what about your enemies? Like, can your enemy punch the ball and send it back? Because that would be pretty cool. You could dead ass play soccer in Guilty Gear. I mean, in Fatal Fury. Why do I keep calling this shit Guilty Gear? It looked like an off game, that's why. And art style pretty. Even though it's distinctive, it's pretty. Ooh! Got his ass. Penalty kick. Wombo combo. Oh, hey, whoa. He touched the ball with his hands. Throw a card at that boy.
Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
The dry ass, no emotion ass call out. Man said, damn, bro, y'all got me for another 5 minutes? Damn, what you want me to say? Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Nigga, can I go home now? No, I'm not repeating Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Can I go home? Like, he ain't had no passion, no excitement. Nigga read that shit like he was paid to read it. No, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves or Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Like, no type of passion, no type of energy, none of that. Nigga just said it. Like, nah, bro. That nigga was pissed off out his mind that day. Maybe he was on the phone arguing with his shorty or something, but he did not want to read that line at all. Man said, Fatal Fury City of Wolves. Can I go home now, nigga? Speaking of home, something that is supposed to be the home of indie games is the III Initiative, and it had an April release date. I forgot the exact day, April 10th. So let me set an alarm for that. April 10th, I definitely will be looking into and seeing what their offerings are and if there's any cool hidden gem bangers that they introduce. When does it come on? East EDT. So let's try 11:30 a.m. Schedule alarm for April 10th. What day of the week that is? That's a Thursday. That's a weird day of the week. III Initiative streaming at 12 p.m. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the trailer, see what it's about. It's a 40-second trailer. I don't think it's going to be much, but just let y'all know that this is coming soon. And if you're tired of playing AAA slop, I blame you because I don't know how. If you want to play something different, if you're one of those people who's a Call of Duty, yeah, we actually need the actual bad timing music because I'm really on bad timing. If you're actually a Call of Duty nigga and you be sitting over there, there's nothing to play, man. There's nothing to play. I want to play something else besides Call of Duty. What do I play? If you're one of those people and you actually want an alternative, something like this is good for you. You may not want to play Space Marines. You may have played Astrobot and was like, I want something that's creative, that's fun, that's different from what I'm used to, wildly different from what I'm used to. Watch something like this. And it comes on the 10th of April. And already right now, I don't know what the hell is going on in this frame, but it looks different as fuck from Call of Duty, so that's a start. Got some twin stick shooters in there, some platformers. Let me see if I recognize any of those game studios. Probably not, but we'll try. No. THQ Nordic. What the fuck are you doing here? Man, y'all niggas been making games since the PS2 at least. Why are you here? I recognize them. They made a lot of shitty licensed games from my childhood. No, this looks familiar, but there's a lot of logos that have that similar vibe. No. Bitch, y'all not that damn broke. Y'all not so broke. Y'all need to show off at an indie showcase. Nigga, the price to get your commercial on an indie showcase would have been $1,000. Ubisoft came in and said, word, we'll drop 5 because we feel bad for only paying 1. Bitch ass, gonna raise the price for all these probably hard-working solo devs. So that's 2 I recognize so far, but both of those are studios that shouldn't be here. No. Oh, Outersoft, they made Among Us and Henry Stickmin. So that's 3. 2 shouldn't be here. 1 reasonable. Remember, guys, it's about 5 people that work at this studio still to this day, to my knowledge. No. Oh, I thought that said slop clap, slow clap. No. The same goddamn logo. What the hell? Why is THQ Nordic up here twice? Nigga, is there THQ Nordic 1 and then THQ Nordic 2? Like on Earth 2, is there another THQ Nordic and they brought that bitch over here? So I guess, bro. So we got THQ Nordic that shouldn't be here, Ubisoft that shouldn't be here, THQ Nordic again, and then Outerslaw. No. Oh wait, no, I went through that row. No. Yo. Oh wait, no, I know Devolver Digital. I can't remember what I remember them from, but there's a lot of indie games that they work with and publish. I know that for a fact. They might have something to do with Deathbound, but I could be tripping. No. Out of soft again, and a lot of these are repeating. No, because that appears 3 times. Ubisoft again, the build, untitled. So yeah, for some reason they just filled a few slots multiple times, like this web appy or wapy, whatever the fuck that is. That's on here like 3 times. Ubisoft is on here twice. THQ Nordic is on here twice. So like 3/4. Outer Soft is on here twice, but not stuff like Devolver, a studio that really works very closely with indie games. But I don't know. I fucking guess. And then, oh yeah, Outer Soft is like an indie game label, so there's a lot more stuff that come with that. So this is a good variety of different game studios, and like even if they're single game studios, it's still a large variety here. Like Ubisoft, nigga, they just dropped Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's gonna be one of the biggest games of this year. And this is not a list full of small fries. Nigga, was that Kyrgyzstan? Yeah, they be making the little educational cartoons telling niggas about the weirdest topics ever. Like, what would it be like if you could never die as a regular human? No host. No ads. Wait. So a showcase of different future games has no ads. Nigga, the showcase is an ad. What the fuck are you talking about? Just games, I fuck with it. I actually don't mind hosts. I think hosts are what give something personality, basically. I wouldn't mind a host as long as it's not bad. So yeah, it is something we're definitely gonna pull a article up for and look at. But some of their sponsors, they got stuff like GameSpot, IGN, YouTube, Valve, that's Steam. In case y'all don't know, Steam powered, like the Steam launcher. The company that owns it is actually called Valve. Twitch, I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who that is. GOG, that's another game launcher. That's basically the 3rd biggest game launcher on PC, for those of y'all who don't know. It's Steam, then Epic, then GOG. Well, technically, Steam, Microsoft, Epic, then GOG, but I don't count Microsoft. Haybox, that's probably some overseas shit. Douyu.com, that's some overseas shit, but that's basically like Asian Google. I know the same thing with Billy. It has something to do with like the internet or a website. Sega, and then Epic Games. So these are not all small fries that they're partnering with and working with. This looks like it could be something worth looking at every year, or however often it comes out in the future. See if there's new banger games on the horizon that I wouldn't normally hear about. Again, if you're a fucking dumbass PS4 player who in the year 2025 you either can't afford or are too stupid to afford a PS5, this is something you will want to watch. Even if you just built a PC and you would like some cheap games to play that are just as fun as the $70 AAA stuff, there you go. And a lot of games that are independent games are usually them games you be hearing about that be like $4 or $5 on a Steam sale. These are the type of games you want to wish list, you want to keep on your radar to see when the price drops, because it's gonna happen often, and it's gonna be by a lot. Games will go down from $50 to $5 on a Steam sale, especially when they're independent. Also, this one is just more so of a reminder. Tomorrow there will be a Nintendo Direct. Allegedly, it has nothing to do with the Switch 2. That's supposed to be the April one, but we'll see. Nintendo has lied before. That being said, let me drink some water before I get into this next topic, because this was funny. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and read that for a second. I'm gonna play the Triumphant music because it's about to get wicked in a second.